is exactly 139 days to the 2023 general elections, and the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has successfully completed 9 out of 14 activities in the schedule and timetable of activities for the 2023 polls. The Commission is showing commitment at ensuring that votes continues to count and ultimately determine electoral outcome in Nigeria. My name is Ashashieta, welcoming you to this broadcast, where I'll be sharing highlights of some of the Commission's key activities and engagements over the past weeks in preparation for the 2023 national and state elections. Our curtain raiser for this broadcast is the release and publication of lists of candidates for the national elections.
On Tuesday, 20th September 2022, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), pursuant to Section 32, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act 2022 and Item 8 of the Timetable and Schedule of Activities for the 2023 polls, published the list of candidates for national elections, presidential and National Assembly, with a total of 4,223 candidates vying for 469 seats in the Apex Legislature, 1,101 candidates contesting 109 senatorial seats, and 3,122 candidates for the federal constituencies, while all 18 political parties fielded candidates and their running mates. Coming in quick succession after the publication of list of candidates for national election as captured in the Commission's schedule of activities was the commencement of campaign by political parties for presidential and National Assembly election slated for Wednesday, 28 September 2022. To ensure compliance and safeguard against the breach of peace during the electioneering campaigns, the Commission honored an invitation by the National Peace Committee to Minna, Niger State, to tinker on ways to commit candidates and political parties to peaceful political campaigns. At that meeting, the signing of a peace accord by candidates and political parties was reached and scheduled.
We were graciously invited by the chairman of the National Peace Committee, our respected former head of state, His Excellency General Abu Salami Abubakar. We briefed the National Peace Committee on preparations for the 2023 general election. In addition to that, the National Peace Committee is also taking a giant step by inviting all the candidates and the chairman of political parties to commit to peaceful campaign ahead of the elections. Remember that the campaign proper will begin going by the timetable and schedule of activities released by the Commission on the 28th. And so it's appropriate that on 29th, the parties and candidates will commit to peaceful campaign and thereafter also commit to peaceful elections.
September 28, 2022, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), abiding by the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022, gave the nod for the official commencement of campaigns by political parties for the 2023 general election, informing Nigerians about this milestone in the electoral timetable. The Commission harped on the need for issue-based engagements as well as peaceful conduct of party campaigns.
The law has made it clear that there are certain things that must happen and certain things that cannot happen in political campaigns and in rallies. One, which was pointed out in the speech of the chairman, that a political campaign or slogan shall not be intended with abusive language, directly or indirectly likely to injure religious and ethnic feelings. Two, it says places designated for religious worship, police stations, and public offices shall not be used for political campaigns, rallies and processions, or to promote, propagate or attack political parties, candidates or their programs or their ideologies.
On September 29, 2022, a day after the official commencement of political campaigns, INEC, in collaboration with the National Peace Committee at an elaborate event in Abuja, took another giant step by inviting political parties and candidates to commit to peaceful electioneering campaigns by signing a peace accord.
In line with the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022 and in our determination to play our role as regulator, the Independent National Electoral Commission will vigorously monitor compliance to ensure that parties shun abusive, intemperate or slanderous language, as well as insinuations or innuendos likely to provoke a breach of the peace during the electioneering campaigns.
As the tempo of political activities increased over the past weeks, the Commission upscaled engagements with different stakeholders. One of such was a capacity building workshop on INEC processes and innovations, preparations for 2023 general election, and critical issues in Electoral Act organized for members of the INEC Press Corps in Lagos. At the event, the Commission reiterated the need for key stakeholders in the electoral process, particularly the media, to acquire good knowledge and understanding of the workings and operations of the Commission for informed and balanced coverage of the Commission's activities and the dissemination of information to the general public.
As I have pointed out, the Commission has entered the critical phase in the electoral process. As first-hand witnesses to the activities of the Commission, the INEC Press Corps is supposed to be the repository of electoral information in Nigeria. This places them in an advantageous position to play a critical role in shaping the opinions and editorial policies of their major organizations on issues relating to the programs and also relating to the policies of the Commission. The implication of this is that the INEC Press Corps must be familiar with the constitutional mandate of the Commission and the roles and powers ascribed to the Commission by both the Constitution, the Electoral Act, and our regulations and guidelines.
Still on engaging with the media, the Commission was at a forum for broadcasters and stakeholders on fair and responsible coverage of the 2023 general election, organized by the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, in Abuja. At the event, the Commission harped on the responsibilities of candidates, political parties, the media, and public institutions.
As campaigns start, the media has a huge responsibility. We have all been talking about issue-based campaigns. I believe that the media has a critical role to play in this respect. Equitable access for all political parties and candidates is essential to the promotion of issue-based campaigns. By doing so, the media will also steer the discussion and engage the candidates away from the mundane to the critical issues that matter to citizens. Consequently, the public will be in a better position to make informed decisions on election day. Beyond the commencement of campaigns by political parties, I would like to seize this opportunity to appeal to the media to continue to fact-check stories before going to press. Politics is an intensely partisan activity. The media and INEC stand for neutrality.
Similarly, the Commission was back in Lagos, again where it had close ties with logistic delivery experts on election logistics. Again, the Commission restated its determination to improve on the delivery of election materials during the 2023 general election.
The Commission is determined to continuously improve on our processes and procedures in order to give Nigerians a pleasant experience on election day. In achieving this goal, we need the support and partnership of all stakeholders. By your presence at this meeting, you have demonstrated your willingness to partner with the Commission, and we are encouraged by such demonstration of support and commitment to the success of the electoral process as we continue to make steady progress in the implementation of our plans.
The Commission also attended the 6th Annual Conference of the Guild of Corporate Online Publishers, GOCO, held in Lagos, where it once again used the platform to call on critical players to continue to work together against the spread of fake news that seek to delegitimize processes and outcomes, while assuring that votes will continue to count and will be the sole determinant of electoral outcome in the country.
As a regulator, the Commission will play its role to ensure compliance with the provisions of the law, as well as our guidelines and regulations. The Constitution of Nigeria, the Electoral Act, and the regulations and guidelines issued by the Commission constitute the electoral legal framework. So our regulations and guidelines deriving from the provisions of the law has the status of a supplementary legislation. And the Supreme Court has pronounced separately on the powers of the Commission to issue guidelines, regulations, and manuals for it.
So much within a short period. Indeed, the 2023 general election is coming so close. In the words of Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, if you stretch your hands out of the window, you'll probably touch the election day. And for INEC, national interest comes first, and the Commission will not pander to any partisan whims and caprices. With that, we have come to the close of this broadcast. I invite you to hit the subscription button on this broadcast, to subscribe to INEC TV, like us, share our videos, and send in your comments to keep the electoral conversation going. My name is Ashashiata.